what's up and welcome back to the channel. And yes, finally, the music studio is finally done. And man, whew, what a lot of work it was, but it was a labor of love. My wife helped me do this whole thing. If you guys have been following along, you've seen it kind of from the inception to it started to what it looked like to where we are now. I mean, you guys got to see in the intro, I did kind of a little walkthrough, so you kind of got to see it and you got to check it out and see what it looked like in the beginning, and it really has come a long way. It looks great. I may put a couple pictures at the end and just kind of some snapshot stuff at the end, probably throw a little b-roll stuff in the end so you guys can kind of look at it one more time. But it has turned out really great. I love it. It's amazing. We worked on it really hard. We did everything in this building. We had the building prefabbed, and then we had it delivered, and then we had electricians come in and do the electrical stuff, and HVAC guy came in and put that in because I don't do that stuff. But everything else we did ourselves. This was literally a shell of a building. We had the electrical people come in and do that, and then my wife and I did all this alone. We did all the installation, the flooring, the paneling, all the finishing, everything we did ourselves. We even put in a wall because this is one big room. This is a 16 by 24 building. It was one big room, and we had to do a separation because I have, I do another fishing, and I do a fishing channel and stuff, and I do some other stuff, and so I needed another room for that. So we divided this off and kind of cut it down and gave that a little bit of room. It's kind of a workshop as well as too, and it's on the other side over there. And we did all that, and we just put it together. So it was really, really awesome. This room came together. I mean, it's a great room for practicing and recording in for a 4 to 5 piece band. You know, I set it up so I can do recording, so I can record my music and record other bands as well. Come in here. We put in super thick insulation in the walls and in the ceiling, so it helps soundproof it some, so you get really good recording in here, so I didn't have to put like egg crate and stuff. And you don't get the bouncy stuff in here. You don't have things bounced off it because it's very well insulated, and there's stuff in here, as you guys can see. So it really came out really, really well, and we're really happy with it. And my wife, I showed her how to lay this floor, and she put this whole floor in herself while I was putting the ceiling. She stained the rafters. She really helped. She helped me do everything from putting in the insulation to everything. She was 100% doing this as much as I was. And like when we had COVID, I would come in here and hang a couple sheets of insulation and then go lay down, and then come back out, you know, for an hour, put some insulation up, lay down, and it just was. It's a lot of work, and we had a lot of stuff going on because we got married as well during that time, and it was just a lot of craziness. But we got it done, and it looks great. I wanted you guys to check it out, and I also wanted to hear your thoughts and what you guys think about it now that it's finished. It was just a labor of love, and we did a lot of work, and it just came out really well. And I'm hoping to have some people here and do some really great recording to help out artists that are up and coming that just want to make a good like small EP or a demo, and get in here and jam with my band, which I got to do over my wedding weekend, because we actually got married on one day and then had a reception on the next day, and it was really cool because a bunch of people that I play with were here, and we came in here and got to jam, and we just had a great time, and it sounded really good. So I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, it's just really awesome. And the other thing I want to talk about is how many of you guys watched my guitar video of my guitar collection. So I'm just curious to see how many of you noticed that I actually have some new guitars in here, and I'd like to know if you guys know how many new guitars I have in this room and what they are, and there might end up being a giveaway if whoever gets it right. We'll see. But I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up for you guys. I've definitely got some new guitars to review for you guys. I got some new pedals to review for you guys, and I got some cool ideas for some things I want to do. Like I've said before, I'm just a rhythm guitar player. I'm not some fancy guitar player. I'm not some shredder. I'm not some great guitar player. I'm a guy that likes to play music. I jam in a couple of bands. I jam with some people. And I like doing recording and like messing around with it. And I like being able to review gear that I think that you guys might like. And it's gear that I use, like everything that I have. I don't have any sponsors. So everything I have and everything you see is mine and mine alone. I bought it with my own money. And I just like to put it out there because I know as musicians, we're trying to find gear, and you want to be able to look at reviews before you just pull the trigger on, especially if you're buying an expensive guitar, you know, $1,000, $1,200, $1,400 guitar. You'd kind of like to see some reviews on it. So anyway, I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, I think, and I've got some cool ideas for some things, and I want to be doing some more interviews with bands and people like that as well. And we're just going to keep trying to come up with cool stuff to do on this channel because it's about music. It's about talking about music. It's about reviewing music. It's about talking about what's going on in the industry and whatever else we can get into when it has to do with the music and stuff like that. So the studio's done. It looks great. If you guys are ever in the Farmville area, or if you're in the Farmville area, or you're down in the Farmville area, hit me up. I'd love to have you come by and jam, or depending on if you're a musician or not, or come by and do an interview if you're in a band or whatever. Definitely hit me up, and I'd love to have you in the studio to do some of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go on that. It was a labor of love, and I hope you guys enjoyed the building of it as well. And just tell me what you guys think about it down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the finished product of this room and stuff. And again, let's see who can figure out how many new guitars are in the room, because all the new guitars are actually in here, and they were in the clips, and they will be in the photos as well that I'm going to post at the end of the video. So let's see who can figure it out, and whoever gets it right and figures it out, and I want the names of the guitars, like whether it be Gibson or Schecter or ESP or whatever that is, and I want to know how many. And let's see who gets that right, because I think I have something that I want to give away to the winner. But one thing I will say is that this only pertains to people in the United States. If you guys are out of the country, out of the 48 lower states, then I can't ship anything to you because it just costs way too much. I had a guy in England that won one of my giveaways, and I shipped him the pedal that I was giving away, and it actually cost me more in shipping than it did cost for the actual pedal that I gave him, which is crazy. So unfortunately, you guys that are out of the country, you can't enter in the contest. You can still put it in there, but if you guys are overseas or anywhere out of the United States, I'm not going to be able to ship it to you. So I just want to put that out there. And I hate that. It's just that shipping is so crazy now that it's really expensive. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys. I want you guys to check out the pictures at the end and stuff, and I got some cool videos coming up. I got a really great video for you guys that's coming up on a guitar that is just amazing, and I love it. It's become my #1 guitar in the studio, and I can't wait for you guys to check that out. So here's the pictures of the studio one more time, and we will see you guys on the next video. And just stay out there and keep rocking.